Sunshine, doing a karmic update on what's going on with the karmic. I have not seen that. It came to me and say I want to do and see what's going on since I'm on karmics this weekend. So let's kind of look and get a finger on the pulse about what's going on with the karmics. Okay, clear. All right. Okie dokie. Woo! Well, this came out before. So, prey, stalked, invaded, and watched. Okay, so right now, they're in stalking and pretty much watching the divine masculine at this point. But this death thing is closing on real soon. Really, when I first looked at it and say they feel like they're stalked and being preyed on by death, like the ending is coming soon. Now, that's what I picked up really at first. But that's also, they're probably doing that in turn too. It goes both ways. There's several layers to it as well that I'm picking up with this. Enlightenment, inspiration, epiphany, innovation. Now, some things have kind of really have been hitting these divine feminine karmics. Now, remember, I'm doing divine feminine karmics. I'm not doing the ones that's distorted, that don't know they awaken and don't know that they're in there, they're signed up to be a help to the divine feminine and to the divine masculine. It's a difference with the ones I'm tapping in. I'm not talking about these cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs karmics that we into this one. Do you that my thing when I say divine feminine karmics, those are the ones that have been sent in. Again, karmic or karma means to learn a lesson. Okay, you all are the ones that's turning in and turning into something evil, and that's when you're dealing with them distorted ones. I'm not concentrating on that one. That's not what I'm looking at right now. So I'm looking at the ones that know that they're in there subconsciously. They haven't fully awakened, but this situation is supposed to help them to turn into being divine feminines. Because after you get the lesson, you're supposed to go into a dojo, which is you are to find the true path and the true way of being divine. These are the ones that I'm tapping into. So this one right now knows that the end is closing in fast on them. They've gotten inspirations and epiphanies about where they're supposed to be going as divine, but some of them is like, I don't know. And because of this thinking here with this black cat, which is superstitious thinking, well, if I do that, this happens, because they've learned that from family. They've learned that from dealing with life lessons, past relationships. Most of the time, those things don't work out in that way. By them doing that. So that's something that they really are saying, making them like, yeah, I hear you, but plus they got this again, this came out before, this fairy tale thinking that, but I want this Cinderella ending, this was been told to me and I ain't understanding what is going on. And so, it's like, but Spirit's telling them, listen here, the fairy tales is in books. That ain't what's going to be really happening for you. So that's the issue that we have here. And really to tell you that Spirit is trying to move them until they become their authentic, real, organic self. And this has been a painful, because she looked like she on the verge of crying. Like this is really hurting this divine feminine karmic that's in this situation. It's hurting them, this process to really grow. And like the more you grow, the more you know in this situation. And they are at the point that they don't want to really actually do this. Spirit said they're pushing them because clear. They want them to start beginning and understand that it's time I release all that doesn't serve me, and it's time to be the truth of who I am. Spirit is trying to push them on these divine feminine karmics to understand that it's time to live the truth. This does no longer serve me by being in this situation with this divine masculine. This divine masculine whatever it is, he's coming to the end of the cycle. Before, we were kind of gelling and coming together, and things were actually working out, we thought, for our good. But then Spirit said, yeah, things working out for our good. You heard right, our good, for source. We want y'all to get better, so we go ahead and put y'all with y'all rightful people right now. So you're right, it is working out for your good. So they want them to become the truth that they are. And they also, this is 3 cards, I can feel it already, said the essence of who I am flows effortlessly into everything I create. They're trying to help them to move that divinity and be more free about how they're expressing this. Another thing why they can't be able, I know I told you that now it feels like I can't. Can I take it off? I think I can. Another thing is why they want them to be able to do this is because, you know, I've told you before, and I think I did a thank you. I felt somebody talk and help me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Through the other side. The reason why they have to do that is because they want them to, when they get with their rightful people, they'll be able to prosper. They can't do anything in the position that they're actually in right now by being with the wrong person. Like I put up there on my community tab about being with, he might be the right, he might be a good man, but that doesn't mean he's the right man for you. So this is where we at. Hey, somebody say amen. That's right. So, and they want to move on to understand that I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. And for them really getting to the point that, to me, guru means my own master of my own faith. I'm no longer looking at other people to actually tell me what I need to be doing, or where I need to go, or where I need to stay, or why I need to stay with this DM, because that's not where it's at. So this is where they are currently right now. Let's see what it is. Thank you. Got these new cards. Let's see what's going on here. Clear. And their emotions. This is like water to me. That's a lot. And it looked like that was really pretty much on the money too. Okay, give me this one. This is sticking out really bad. So, at the bottom of that, want them to go with the flow. That is true, because the Spirit's like, I'm pushing you downstream, and you really standing there like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not, no. It's like, if you don't get your ant down this thing there, you're like, you is blocking up the whole flow. Source has got so many things. You got stuff you got to be doing. He got something he got to be doing, and you sitting up there, no, doing all this. So they're moving them in their emotions into like having hope about some things, like even have their own rainbow, their own union here, but they got to get rid of this emotions. They want them to be able to have more so a free spirit with that. Also understanding about these friendships, taking the introspection of their friendships, because these friends that they got here, these are really frenemies. Like I did the case study of the Karmic, and how people see them cutting up like that, and the guy, and when it was over with, we all cut right on into him. We talked about his behind so bad. it was so really having these true friendships and understanding that dynamic of a friend probably find itself being changed. Understanding that, again, as far as this future, the future is playing a very big role right now. And for them to turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit understanding this. Turn away from where they currently are in this situation. But then also find themselves waiting on the right one. That's the first thing when I picked this up, say waiting on the right. I say, waiting on what? He ain't going to wait up in that situation. But again, waiting on the right one, waiting on divine timing to kind of be at play. Okay, next thing. Hold on a second. What's the overall, since we talk of karma? Let me kick with this. What is the overall energy? I feel one more time. That's going on the karmic situation with this divine masculine right now. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Love ever come around. Turn around. Every now and then I get a. You got too many. Do 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 do. Turn around, bright eyes, and now they're around, bright eyes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, we got Ace of Coins. Where's this big book at? I want to see what this is. Here, I see a rainbow here. Total eclipse of the heart. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where is this? Coins, 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 coins. Swords, swords, wands, wands, cups, 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 coins. Here we go. I'm so tired. Would she please sign today? Okay. Okay. All right, Ace. A hand holds the diamond engraved coin in a nourishing garden of green leaves and blooming flowers. The earth contrasts with the pastel background of the rainbow sky. The entire scene is framed by ears of purple wheat corn. The Ace of Coins is the image of balance in nature and cultivation, material success and foundation, joy and welfare, security, physical and psychic delight, worship of the precious things of life. Spiritual levels will be reached through earthly aspirations, happiness and harvest. So right now what's going on is that they are really balancing them out. Right now, that's the first thing that jumped off of the page for me, and really having a natural balance in cultivation. So right now what's going on with them is that they are, spirit, they're saying, is grooming them. Spirit is now grooming them so they could be able to again go into their balance, into their true nature. So right now, this is the whole overall thing that's going on in this karmic situation. It's bringing them into like a natural state of balance that's going on, occurring with them. And that's the first thing that I brought here, because physical and psychic delights. To me, it's like bringing a balance between heaven and earth. Those two, the material worlds and spiritual things. So they're doing like a balancing out with them. It's like, again, I don't know, this word has been too much to me all this week. Is about this temperance. They keep on saying we're tempering everything. We're bringing balance to things, like a natural restoration. So like I shake up the apple cider vinegar and we wait till everything kind of like, you know, all the things kind of settle and start blending. And we start moving things and shifting things around until it goes back into its natural state. It's like, look at the animal in the natural habitat. I don't know why I keep on hearing that in my head. But that's what's actually going on right now. Can you tell me what's actually, since I'm saying actually going on right now, what's going on in the situation with the divine feminine karmic and this divine masculine? Clear. What's actually going on? Okay, so some things are right now, though this ain't about how they are. So things are erupting. They bring it to me two ways. Things are erupting about the feelings with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. There's not a misspoke, like the real deal Holyfield divine couple. This is them. Some things are also erupting as far as the divine feminine, oh, they give me three. Divine feminine, divine masculine energies within one of the divines really coming together, erupting and coming out. It's like, I can't do this no more. I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Like, I can't do this no more. I don't know why I'm still fighting to be up in here. I can't do this no more. You know, it's like, I understand, and all I can stand no more. This is where we at there. Next thing about it, again, is like things are erupting in the situation. Like things like explosion. Like I told you, August is going to bring on fireworks. So again, I think K Moon is talking about during this time is very emotional. Some things are going to be like erupting, coming out, and you kind of got to kind of watch. I think either how they life, it might have said this week. This is showing. Right now we got the 9 of Swords here. Somebody's really feeling. We got some people really wanting. Yeah. This looks like this is the feminine here. So okay, so feeling really right now. She's feeling naked, but she feels like again. There's her friends and families here is almost screwed back there. I don't know. Is this they happy or did they really saying no? They ain't happy. Like off with the head. She feeling vulnerable right now. She feeling vulnerable, like she just kind of like out there right now. And somebody's playing judge and jury on some things. And I would say in some ways that could be spirit as well, because you got that truth. That sword is right here, and it's like, should I knight you with this? Because again, this goes back to them saying you need to be in your truth. Who said that about the truth? Truth came out before, actually, about that being in your natural, your authentic self, which is means the truth. Right. It's time to be truth of who I am. It's time to be the truth of who I am. So this is what it looks like. She's like, I'm vulnerable. I'm kind of scared. The friends, family hollering like, girl, I know what you doing that for. You just keep on doing with that divine mask. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, and they ain't helping her out either. They got their swords all up in there, and it's all slanted about their version of how the truth is. And she feeling vulnerable in this situation here. Oh, this is the last one. Feeling the need as if she needs to take some type of action. But again, to me, this is a maiden, which makes me know she's not, it's immature, it's not well developed as far as what she's doing. And this snake here, which is the issues that's going on there, is still presenting to be a threat. But it's not blocking her, but it's still there, okay? And she feels like this one, accolade of wands. So this here represents to let me know that she's ready to really start strategizing some things, but it's very, again, not well developed. It's like in the little bit of the development stage there. It's like we're getting there. So this is good. This to me is like I am gearing up to actually do something. This here for freedom. She still got this snake here. Now what her actions that she's about to do, we need to kind of find out from here to see what she's about to do. Okay. Who is it? Now I got my new cards. Don't be laughing at me. I got my Martin cards. Some about these I had seen. This had really appealed to me, and I was like, you know what, I could use these. I seen these on Facebook, right? How they using Martin. See how Martin Lawrence, Martin Lawrence, y'all. How y'all feel? Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I could do something with this. So this is what I'm using here. So I'm going to use this to see who is really the key player that is making these things as far as the catalyst for getting this stuff here going. This keeping this here, these friends here. Who's the catalyst? What's the catalyst? Oh, we got two of them. Let's see who came out on this one. My ear. Oh, y'all. Okay. Okay, so this is for Forever Shaniqua. Now, I named this card. This is the Karmic card here. Okay, so this is her. So herself is getting this in line. She wants this. She wants to do this for love of self. Okay, love of self. She kiss. This is love of myself here. Because most times the Karmics are kind of pretty much about what they want, what they need as well. But also is in her divine masculine energies here too. I'm picking up this first thing came up saying that she wants to, she's in boss, to say boss of Nova. So she's in that kind of thing of really like, I'm getting in the boss mode of like really wanting to like get this strategized, get these things together. So she's really finding ways in which she's about the business of this thing. So she's not, the hustle card didn't come out, but she's about the business. So this is in her divine masculine energies. This is like that. She can also see that I'm picking up is another level that this represents the divine masculine. The divine masculine look like he's in boss mode and look like he's planning, and which is acting as a catalyst to kind of like push her to go on as well too. So these are the ones that's acting like a catalyst, that's pushing this. So it's herself, and it's also the divine masculine with herself as well, and then she's also seeing what the divine masculine is doing on the outside. That's what I'm picking up two ways about that. Okay, so now what's actually going on in the situation? Give me some things. Say something else. She's gotten some downloads. Again, here, this is acted for, again, divine intervention has came into play. And she said she had gotten downloads earlier about it. She just been like, I'm thinking about, man, I heard you, but I don't know if that's really right what you saying, Source. So she arguing with Source, help us Jesus. And so she, again, she wants this new beginning, but several things is holding her back. This new beginning is because, again, it's starting from the beginning, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing, like a child. Another thing is there might be children that's involved that's making her kind of think on that as well. And that's going to be a problem too. Expectations, care. So to me, it's like, to me when I see this, it's like everybody can feel that the divine feminine is waiting. What she's waiting on, they don't know as far as, but yes, I do. What the divine feminine is waiting for is like her home. That's like the castle in the background, which is home is her castle. That's where she's a destination. So she's like, she gonna aim for that rather the divine masculine is coming or not. It's like, I'm going. You coming? You not? Okay, cool then. But I'm going home. Because this party thing, I'm finished with it on that one. So that's kind of pushing. Thank you. They pop something back here. So that's also pushing for everybody's timeline to go. Say, wait, hold a second. I don't think she playing with us no more. It's like, what happened? But she done got up and left. Like, I ain't even studying this and that. But y'all know more. That done got on my nerves right now. So this is letting them now, right now, where they at, distant future here, is really wanting to lay anchor about their dreams. What do they aspire to do in the future? That's not now. This is like what they're doing. What's going on between the divine masculine and this divine feminine karmic, though? Woo! Oh, all right. Hey, I like that. Again, nothing's going on. Nothing's going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. There's nothing going on but the rent. You got to have a J-O-B if you want to be with me. Ain't nothing going on. Not in the family. They got a nice picture thing. Maybe on Facebook they looking all cute. Got the family together with all matching t-shirts. And behind the scenes when they get home, everybody going to their room. Divine masculine going back down to the basement. It ain't nothing going on. There's nothing going on. If they got a family setting, like they talk about this children, she is worried about the children, if that is so. But again, it's nothing going on. It is nothing going on. And meanwhile, the divine masculine right now here and her is in poverty. This stuff ain't working out. It goes back to what I say about these side hustles or whatever things that they got going on here. The well is welling up dry. That's again from the divine feminine pulling out. I feel that. She's like, okay, y'all on your own deuces with this. Y'all can play with your own selves. I ain't playing with myself like this no more. That's it there. Okay. So right now what's happening is they're in bad health right now, going on. Divine masculine is not really that. He's in the business to me of like he's lying in his bed and you gotta, you lied in your bed and you gotta make it up. You gotta make up for it. You gotta do it. You gotta do something about that because now you done got yourself in that position. So that's where he's at. He's working on that. And she's trying to find out some kind of way to kind of fix it. Come up with some remedy or dosage to fix the situation that they're actually in right now. Right now they've got a message. That's a message from Spirit. Spirit didn't send them a message about this thing here. What's this one too? Okay, so Spirit didn't got a message here again. they got to keep their eyes on the prize here, which is not each other, like really truly about, she's saying, becoming into your truth. They said that, again, this here, that already, that's divine intervention. So this time right here, this has actually got to go before. It's like appeal. You got to actually do something. There's some court issues that's going here, or some legal issues that's going on here. You could say that's almost like, well, that's not the judgment. That could be, that says judgment. That's my divine intervention. It's legal things. So if they're married or whatever like this, again, this is being brought up again in the thinking of the divine masculine energies, or it could also be in the thinking of the karmic. It could go either way. She's thinking as well. It's like, I'm gonna have to file these papers. This is again thinking. I don't see no forward moving on this, but they know they want to be able to have like really a true family, or come together. If not with them, because you live in your truth, come together as far as being a part of the divine feminine community, or also understanding that, you know, becoming divine too as a group, or also that coming together with our own divine family, or the divine master with his own divine as well. What are some of the, what's the little book here? I got this. Okay, thank you. What's going on? What's going on as far as their actions? What kind of karmic actions is going on here? She wore a raspberry beret, the kind you find in the secondhand store. Raspberry beret. They must be fine. Some of them find they sold property. They got to go to the Goodwill or Salvation Army to go get them some clothes. That ain't funny. I know it ain't. Woo! Soul Train. Yeah, you better get on board that Soul Train there, Divine Master. Somebody better get on board. Okay, Three of Wands. I'm going to see what this is here, because what I'm seeing here look like Divine Master and see a romance in the stone here. Jesus Christ. The completion of seduction, giving pleasure, initiative, decision. To me, this is to be what's going on in the action with this divine feminine karmic here. This is the last seduction. Whatever it is she's planning and trying to get some action together, it's like this is the last one. Like the last before the finale. This is the last time I'm to introduce you. Last time I'm taking off the panties and putting it on the leggage and all that stuff. Trying to do this the last time trying to get you with this again. What's this? Two. Yeah, this is almost. I'm hearing to say this is like a last ditch effort. And I'm gonna say to you again. Do you feel this again? This is death. The ending is right breathing down your neck right here. You ain't got the message. It's being told you need to be authentic. Even your girlfriend, if y'all watch my past, one of the girls said she got the ring, start acting funny. She ain't been acting right since. On that. And I think I seen Jupiter 11 on one of the titles passing through my feed stated they say she becoming a monster. So come on now. So it been several times that said that some ain't resonating right. You ain't becoming your true self on this. So, you know, you need to come on. All right, let's look at number 2. Enough talking about this. Okay, the high priestess studies strictness, austere mystery, is secret to reveal, conceal, knowledge, threshold, the boundary, crossed over. Look like to me like that. Like I say, she's doing this one. What I'm seeing is like the threshold, like you crossing over to go to the other side. This here, right here, is like the last ditch effort. Again, she's still masking her emotions. She's still feeling as if she's in the driver's seat. And not really actually there on this thing. She's still masking herself. And that's why I said this here is, but it's some kind of secret saying it's going to be revealed. Concealed knowledge. What's that? What's the revealed? What's to be revealed? Let me see here. What's the secret to be revealed? Who would tell me that? Somebody I want to see about these. What's the secret that's to be revealed? Raspberry beret. Yeah, they down to, they going to the, ain't nothing wrong with thrift store, because I, you know, when I was college, I was all up in them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But this is what they are. They doing now. They ain't got bad. So about that. So what is this, that this threshold? Explain this high priestess card. What is this? Yes, 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 yes. That she got her back against the wall and the world is a jungle right now. She's got judgment. Is these birds coming out of her cootie cat? So do look like it. So just trying to find peace in the Middle East. And I mean middle. Trying to find peace here. This to me, this is coming from her sacral here, and can be a root. Really trying to find peace in the way she's connected with things and manifesting things too. This is what that's going on. So now we're trying to say again, what's the secret that she needs to reveal? What's the threshold? That again, she's got her back against the wall, and that she's got to find peace. As far as how she keep on using her cootie cat to be like a cootie catcher for men. Understanding that she's trying to aim for the sun. This is on the threshold for this, and she's like Icarus. She wouldn't climb up there. So, and probably some people might have warned her about that, and she still went on ahead and went in this kind of relationship with this divine masculine figure, and she's going and aspiring to be high, and just like the Icarus in the Greek theme mythology, used wax wings to go up to the sun. As the closer and closer you got to the sun, the more it melted, and it just so that same thing, like the divine masculine, we know that they represent the sun, and the closer and closer you get to the sun, the divine masculine, the more and more they were getting burned. Okay, I always remember Daniellleboomlle always say that the more and more divines get into their energy, into their space, we have a tendency to burn each other. Like, you know, now it's everything popping, my business popping. And, you know, he talk about, well, can I spend some time with, nah, my business popping. I got like 24 readings to do, you know, like, ain't you got something else to do? Why you come by than me? You know, and so, again, that's, now I'm high and I'm ego off of myself. Or I'm calling it high off of spirit. But, again, I'm burning you. So that's the same thing, just what the divine masculine, you know, getting burned, you're getting more closer. Then more closer she think that she get to the divine master, she more thinks she getting burned. More he probably saying, and getting burned for her would be, I gotta go to work. Well, weren't you at work last night? Yeah, but they called me back in again. Oh, okay. Well, when we gonna have dinner? I don't know. Oh. So, okay, so should I fix dinner? I shouldn't fix dinner. You know, you do whatever you gotta do. Ooh, I feel like I'm channeling him. You do what you gotta do. Well, okay. All right, well, I go ahead and fix dinner. You know, before you know, you look at the refrigerator, got a stack of damn leftovers in there. You ain't had nothing to dinner. Nah, boy, I've been working all week. What you want me to do about it? I told you it was up to you. What you should have known is not to fix it. Oh, but I was just trying to make sure. Well, that's your fault. Now, that's wasted food in there. You know I don't like leftovers. But I was just trying to fix it, you know. Oh. And so now you getting burned. You know, it's like, damn, everything I do, I can't do right. You know, by him, he just snappy. You know, this way, it's like that. So that's where we at. So right now, she's really just being hidden and not being revealed. She's on the threshold of being very baptized, having this spiritual bath as far as emotion getting cleansed. Here, this divine feminine, and that's what she's on the threshold, because again, there's a conflict about how she's going to get her freedom, but this is actually what she wants. She's conflicting, like, I want freedom, and then she's conflicted about wanting the freedom, and that's something that's hidden that needs to be revealed as well. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, let's look on into, I don't want to use that, I really don't want to taint that with the karmic cards, with that stuff, the good stuff there. Let's look at the shadow, and then I'll come over here to that one. Because I already talked about it, I don't need that. It's about her. So what's happening with the shadow here? Clear aspect. of things. Ooh, I got the book. I'm shuffling the book in here. Okay, what's her shadow? What's this divine feminine shadow? Whoa, watch it. Dun, dun, dun. Slipping in the darkness. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. Slipping in the darkness. Dun, dun, dun. So she's slipping. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Slipping in the darkness. She probably feel like this at the bottom of the thing. A bride in a cage. She can't make no moves too, and she's dead. She done paid the price to get there. She don't know where she's going. She feel the goofy in it. And she done tried on so many personas too. So that was bottom of the deck too as well. So right now they say her shadow is also, this is the main one, is forgetting herself. She's been masking her emotions. She's been thinking a lot, especially about this divine masculine, especially about her own thing. I keep on still getting picked up that these divine feminine karmics are more in their masculine. More in their masculine energies. What's being affected right now? The spirit told me to find that out with these divine feminine karmics. What's going on with that? Clear. What's the area that's being most affected right now? What you say? What you do? Thank you. Communication. All right, we got this goal here. Communication about her power, how she's standing in her power, and how she's identifying who she is, standing in her own authority. 3-3-33. That's double 3 there. So again, we got to get our trinity standing in alignment with ourselves together. EV6 means love of oneself. Also a 78 spiritual career. That means to me, spiritual career means getting on mission. She's got to get herself on mission too as well. That's something that Spirit is saying that she's got to work on as well. How she's going to do that? She's got to find her bliss. How she going to find the bliss getting out this situation? How she going to do that? She's got to listen to the downloads. The downloads is going to exactly tell her, because this is color purple from her crown chakra as well. So this is how it's going to get her out of this situation. Okay. What things that need to... she needs to surrender. Nope, can't do that. I heard somebody say, why are we doing that for the karmic? Because the contract that I have clears I must get the problems and the solution. So sorry about that, but that's my contract that I have a source. My thing is giving you keys into union. So I must give you, because again, some of you all are silent and you know that you are in the divine feminine is acting as the karmic in this situation with the divine masculine, help the divine feminine and divine masculine to come into union. They said support. Watch how you are using other people. Ooh, that came to me as support. Watch how you are looking for support, because you want to make sure that this person that you are using is actually helping you. Is actually helping you to come into your authentic self, into your truth. You want to talk to your good girlfriend that's going to keep on validating you for what you are. Girl, that man is good. I don't know why you won't get at that situation, because that's a good man. Yeah, he a good man, but he ain't a good man for your friend. Wake up. Smell the daggone Starbucks. That ain't good. He a good man, but he ain't the right man. I already said that. So again, get you something that helps you to be in your heart space, help you stand in your power, help you to be able to get them downloads, and you got to eliminate some things and watch how you are manifesting and connecting with others. Must be in a healthy way. They say moving. I've heard that, and I've seen that in some other people's readings as well. Before I took my sabbatical, not too much watching other people's readings and stuff. I do see time for time, but not a lot. But my thing is understanding this moving thing. This has been coming up. You got to move. Rather, it's moving in your mind, moving physically out your space where you are, because they're saying again, this butterfly is in brown. Brown means it's got to eliminate. You got to let go of some things, because it's clearly in black or white. You need to be able to stand in your power. You got to get grounded and rooted, and you got to let your heart be your guide or push you from the back to go forward to where you need to actually go. What is the things that you need to actually also surrender? That's the life changes that you're going on to. I'm sorry if I said the opposite with that. What's the things that you need to surrender? She's slipping into darkness, baby. Keep on singing that song. Slipping in the darkness. Clear. Whoa, 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 whoa. Two. Slipping in the darkness. Do, do, do. You can't say surrender. This is on the bottom of the thing here. Surrender unhealthy relationships. That's true. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Wow, wow, wow. But this is what they actually say. Surrender your fear of change. The universe surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation. I have faith that all is well. 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 Surrender your fear of change, because right now, Spirit said we are pushing you, whether you like it or not, to be authentic, to be real, to be organic. And again, it's time to release what doesn't serve you, because it's time to be the truth of who you are. The essence of who I am flows, for they want the essence of who you are to flow into everything you create, and for you to be your own guru and know the self that never changes. Again, but they want you, in order for you to do that, you got to get rid of the fear. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change the situation, capacity accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Let me read that again. I could hear Jubilee Lover say, read that again for the person in the back can hear you. Flow. Surrender to what is. Flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Because right now, you're probably defensive. Like I said, you even defensive. You got a audacity and a nerve to even be defensive with daggone spirit. And it's the one that's telling you, like, now I got to think about that. Because I don't know. I don't know if you know what you talk about. Now, you talking to source. Source talking about, I'm the one that created you. I was like the old folks said, I'm the one that put the damn twinkle in your parents' eye before they had you. So how you gonna tell me I don't know what I'm doing? So defensive all around. The friends trying to talk to him, they got some sense. She being defensive with them. She being defensive with the other people. They that's talking to her. She probably defensive also with the Divine Master. I can understand that at this time, because she feel like, hey, at this time you didn't talk until we talked blue with this. So this is it. What's Spirit saying about what's going on? Next, what's that? I don't want that. Let me see. You might could. Let me see. I'll give you one sexy card. Clear. Let's see. What does it say? Okay, this Divine Masculine right now, the way it's pushing now is the Divine Masculine is really hard at work. Anytime I see a Divine Masculine with a t-shirt on and this and some jeans, means he's working. He has the ladder on his side, so that means he is ascending, and it's got audacity to have a torch there. That means, again, it's a flame. So he's working his way up there working his way back to you, babe, on that one, so he can be able to give pleasure to his Divine Feminine. 8 of Wands here. 8 means rebirth and balance. So he's trying to work on getting rebirth and balance with his Divine Feminine, and it's not you. Because he's been wondering for a while, seeing Blue Jays here. Why, oh, why can't I? What's going on with me? Why I can't be prosperous and have this? And so he's working on this with this one. What's the destiny for this divine feminine karmic? In this situation, I hear somebody say, what they gonna end up with? Clear. Did I put them back in here? Oh, I got them over here. I see it. Purity. Spirit say, I'm trying to purify them. Trying to get them clean. That's what I'm doing, purity. That's like a white fox there. Or it's a white wolf. That's a fox, I think. Let me read the book, see what it says there. Okay, let's see. I ain't got no time to pick up no 88 cards. 52 cards, sorry. Off the floor. I'm telling you right now, I ain't about to do that. So this is what they're destined for. This is what Spirit say they working with them about. Here, y'all, no, that's not it. Purity, not purification. Here we go. Before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, the darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. Okay. In some mystical tradition, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, we said that earlier, to the heavens, to lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity in the earth. The sacred landscape wants you to know that no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. So that's what they're saying. They want things are moving to be fresh again, and for not to be afraid of this new beginning for this divine feminine karmic. Okay? All right, then we're going to stop right there. Thank you so very much for tuning in to this one. Get your love letters. Get your readings. Make sure you check out that as well. Love letters are now officially in the month of August are now $22. For that, you can get it run again for all of the different things that you want to check in. I'm looking for where's this card at. I'm like, where is that? I know it's here. You can get these love letters for anything that you want, for your divine feminine, divine masculine, divine anybody, twin flames, not twin flames, past loved ones, whatever. It's just a love letter, how much they telling you and confess it to you, how much they love you. So if you want that, you can get that as well. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? I have not started on my new project yet because I have not got my resources yet. Soon as that is together and I've got all the resources that I need for that, I will definitely be making a commercial for that and telling you about that soon. Okay. Alrighty then. Right now I'm waiting on my resources. Alright, until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste. Namago. Love you.